Hello, my name is Albert, and we are at Kappa Test Facilities where is it installed a baseball complete test lane. Now we are going to show how the system works when the connection between IC Perform and LTMS server is online and stable. First of all, it's important to know that the following three actions are performed automatically in background mode, and they are transparent to the user. The first action that is performed is that IC Perform is doing in background is requesting in cyclic mode the complete limit set for all the possible vehicles to inspect. These limits are stored locally and are available from all the computers of the center. This action allows the system to be always updated with the last official limits. These actions are very important also for the offline mode. The second one is that IC Perform is storing the users that are validated by the LTMS server in the test center local database. These users are available for working offline for the next 7 days before expiration. By using this method, we can ensure that only valid users can operate the system in offline mode in case of losing the connection. The last one is that IC Perform is cyclically checking if there are new vehicles registered by reading the RFID card and creating automatically the entry in the IC Perform system. Now we can proceed to show how a vehicle is fully tested in the online mode. Once the vehicle arrives at the station, the first user, identified in the portable SBT 4000 device, reads the RFID card. If the vehicle has not a RFID card, then the user can request the vehicle data directly to LTMS server using the license plate. Now we are going to show both options. First one is the RFID card reading. So this is the device. And this is original RFID card from Philippines. So by reading it, we can obtain all vehicle parameters. So now the device will get the complete vehicle details from the LTMS server. IC Perform will detect that the vehicle is read and will automatically create the entry in the IC Perform system. We can see it now under the new entry word in the top left part of the screen. So now we have one vehicle registered in the system. So next step is to see how to create a new vehicle using the second option. The second option so we can see we click in the new entry because we want to add a new vehicle manually because there is no RFID card. And here we must type the username, and by using the F1 device, that is fingerprint reader, obtain our fingerprint biometrics. So this information is sent to the LTO, and the LTMS server gives us the authorization to operate or continue operating. So now here must type the license plate that we want to add. And by clicking F12, the LTMS server responds us with the complete vehicle details. These details are coming directly from the database. Here the user can verify them and must confirm to register this vehicle into our system. So as we can see, we have here both vehicles created. So in this station where we are, the first stage that we are going to operate, we are going to test the side slip, the suspension, the brakes, and also to perform visual inspection. To open the vehicle in the stage, it's necessary to identify the vehicle, detecting it using the plate recognition. So now the vehicle will come to the stage. And once this vehicle is detected, then we must identify ourselves using again the combination of username and fingerprint. So vehicle is coming. Now, as we can see, this license plate is detected. It's the same like we have in the vehicle, so it means that the vehicle is present and we can identify now ourselves. Again, using the RFID code, the fingerprint reader, we are getting our biometrics, sending them to the LTMS system and receiving the authorization to operate. So now we can start the test. First, we are going to test the side slip. Now the suspension test. As we can see, we are using a fake license plate because the RFID card that we scan identifies a vehicle that is in place in Philippines. And to simulate how it will work, we created this fake license plate. So now the front axle suspension is done. Now the vehicle is in the rollers, testing the front axle service. Rear axle over the suspension plates. So the test is finished for the suspension. Now we are going to test the rear and parking brakes. Now starting the parking brake. And now the test is finished. We can save the results. Now we are going to perform the visual inspection. Here we can select between the categories, is above carriage, under carriage, or others. And to not take much time, we are not going to evaluate all the points. We are going to enter only some of them. For example, we can select between these three options. We can also select a different category. And once we finish, we can proceed saving the visual inspection. Once the vehicle test is finished in this stage, the user can close it by pressing F11. Okay, now the stage is closed and the results are sent to the LTMS server in order to have a live data communication between the systems. Data is also stored in the local database. Now the vehicle can drive to the second stage. In this second stage, we must do the same. First, detect the vehicle using the vehicle plate recognition. Okay, now the vehicle is detected. Now with the F1 device containing the fingerprint, getting the credentials, and now we can start the next test, emissions. Now we have values, the device is ready, and we can start. Acceleration number 2. So we can see we have RPM, also oil temperature, and the opacity value. And now the test is finished. So now we can remove the proof. And click F12 to save the results. Now the software is asking if the vehicle is equipped with more than one exhaust system, then we can perform a new pipe test. If not, like is in this case, we will finish it because we have only one exhaust system. Here we can see all the values are in the system, and by clicking F11 to close this stage, now the opacity values are sent to the LTMS server. In this stage, we are going to test the lights system. We must do again the same. First, detect the vehicle using the vehicle plate recognition. Once it's detected, type the username and get the fingerprint biometrics. After getting the credentials from the LTMS server, we can start the light test. Now the test is finished, we can proceed saving the results. Now the light test results are sent to the LTMS server. And at this point, we have performed all the necessary tests for this vehicle. So now the next step is to finalize the vehicle. To do it, we must click F12, confirm this interaction in order to be sure that we want to finish the vehicle. And after confirming that the payment of the inspection taxes is done, the report is automatically generated and the final results are sent to the LTMS server. So now the IC Perform is collecting all data and sending everything to the LTMS system. We are displaying the final report. So this report is displayed here in this top right side, the inspection reference number, that it is unique for this inspection, and this number gives us the possibility to have some kind of traceability between the document and the results that are in the database. We have also the test results and the evaluation of these results. This evaluation is done in the LTMS site. So we are displaying the results here. And we have also in the left part the visual inspection results. We can see here the visual points that we entered randomly. And this report can be printed or saved in PDF. So now we can close the report, or let me first show you the last part. Last part is has the overall evaluation for sure, and also this part that gives some more information to the traceability. In each stage, it's displayed the user that performed the test. So with this document, we can know which vehicle is and who did the test in each computer. So now we can close the report. And if we check the vehicle list that we have here, we can see that the vehicle isn't available in the system anymore. This means that the information is correctly sent to the LTMS server, and now the vehicle can go out and leave the test center. So to validate that the information is in the LTMS server side and it is correctly transferred, Bren, who is managing the server side, is going to explain it. So Bren, please.
Uh, so thank you, Albert. So I'm gonna show my screen now. So this is the PMVIC inspection homepage. Upon clicking this icon or the button, you can it will be redirected to the search page of the PMVIC inspection results page. So as you can see, there are so many records. All these records are from BiceBart. So I'm here to show you that the two systems, BiceBart and LTMS, are fully connected or functional. So what I want to show you is the inspection results that was recently done by Smart or by Albert. So using the inspection reference number, so I'll just paste it here and then try to search it. And then so here it is, the record from the inspection. You can see the overall evaluation and the evaluation for each inspection. Then if we want to see the details for each inspection, just click the magnifying icon, and then it will redirect you to a more specific page that will show you the details. So here, there is the motor vehicle details and the other inspection details. Here below, you can see the inspection results for the details for the inspections. So a while ago, they did the brake test, the light test, opacity, side slip, and the suspension. So you can also see the overall evaluation here, the inspection reference number, and the mode that it was done. So it was done in online mode. So overall, you can see all the inspection results that was done earlier.
Okay, thank you, Bren. So to summarize, we know that the IC Perform is updating the critical information, users and limits when the system is online. We saw all the steps to follow to perform the test in online mode. And we saw also that the data is correctly transferred to the LTMS server each time that a test is ended and when the inspection is finished. So thanks for your attention.